The LEGO Group has officially revealed their Winter Village set for this year. This is set 10339, Santa's Post Office. It's 1,440 pieces. It is an 18+ rating at $100 and will be available at lego.com and in LEGO stores on October 1st. Now, this is done every year. This one is a little bit more whimsical than what we usually find, but we did have a gingerbread house with 2 gingerbread family members and a baby. So this is just more of an addition onto the Santa Claus and North Pole style. Now, the set has a lot of defining features, but the most prevalent one is an air balloon taking off from the post office roof. Now, it's not floating as much as I think we all expected it might be, but more connected to a slide section, which we'll get into once we talk about the interior. There are 3 main roof sections, all with very heavy snow on them, with some great curvature pieces to add that overhang that you'd see on some areas of, well, the North Pole. There's a fun little sign that shows 3 different ways that you can go. One is just the main central section. It's a 3x3 tile with the post office, and then it's got 2 other areas pointing left and right, the clubhouse and the workshop. Now, as we turn it around, we're going to see some fun little details that add a little bit more whimsicalness to it, where the airship or the balloon is coming and landing on top of the roof and delivering some letters. Now, it does come with a light brick, which is a nice addition, just to have it look like, you know, it is going to lift off, but I don't think it has that function in this, but somebody will probably come up with it where you can twist a gear and have it take off and land. But the letters are dumped into a slide, and the slide goes down into the main building and then into a machine that has a little lever piece to it that you can move back and forth. Once the letters come in, you can spit out a package or gift on the other side. So every child or person that sends in a letter to Santa, they're going to get the gifts that they had sent in their letter. And that's one main room. There's 3 offshoot rooms. The first one is Santa drinking some hot cocoa by candlelight, reading his nice and naughty list, which they've done, I believe, before on this. And then the upstairs is his bedroom, where he does some writing, as well as a small bed, but I guess it could be the elf's bed as well. And then the room next to the machine is for the elves. They have their little coffee break in the image here, and some of the more packages in their main door to the exit. It does come with a Christmas tree like they always do, and it does have this fun little fireplace outside next to a snowman figure, which doesn't have any like details, but it's a 2-ball snowman, which is, well, it's cute. It's definitely a difference of something changed, but next to the fireplace might be a little too much. Then we have an elf also fishing, doing some little ice fishing section. That's a little break-off piece to it. There's a sled as well as a cart to transport gifts as well as those letters. So overall, it's a good piece count, and they always do it at $100 here. Oh, another thing is they have a like a bugle horn as this main central piece of the building at the top. It's a gold, call it like the safety inner tube, and 2 curvature pieces. I think they're the hot dogs in gold, and a small bow, which the bow is cute to have that on there. And of course, there's icicles hanging. All in all, it's a very interesting and whimsical design. I wish they would do some others. Well, I think there are going to be plenty of options as they come out with one each year, and this will be a nice addition, having the post office in this way compared to the village set that has a post office, so you can ship things back and forth from that post office to this one. They've got the 5 minifigures, which are pretty cool. We've got Santa, of course, and it's pretty much the standard Santa we've seen. We've got the fishing elf that's fishing for letters. We've got the airship pilot, the balloon, and another 2 elves. One has glasses, one doesn't, as one's a signaling officer, and he's got a scarf on, and the other is more likely to be working in the workshop. So at $100 and 1,440 pieces with 5 minifigures, it's a classic thing to add to your winter village. And at the same time, there's another smaller set coming out, set 40746. It's an A+ set, and it's Santa's delivery truck. This is 224 pieces, and it has a Christmas tree with a bunch of presents, one elf that has some glasses and a very interesting smile, maybe like a braces smile, and it has a stickered printed of the North Pole Post Office. At $20, it's okay, but it's something to add to this post office, as they'll transport the gifts also from here, as well as, I don't know if the blimp transports presents or just brings in the letters for it. It does have a fun little trophy figure as the hood ornament, and the back compartment looks like the truck bed folds down, so you can add pieces in there, and hinged to have it pop open. A lot of red, tan, green, and gold pieces to it, so you can have these as additions to your shop here. Now the Christmas tree can fit on the top of the roof, and then, as I said, the sections open up. You can see a little workshop to it, and the presents that they're going to paint and modify and build for kids. So those are the two sets for Christmas this year. If you've already collected all the Winter Village sets, this is the next one you'll be adding to your collection here, and having it come out on October 1st just adds to the plethora of other ones that will be coming out. So you can go and stop in your store on October 1st. This will be $100 for the made one, the Santa's Post Office, and $20 for Santa's delivery truck. Thanks everyone for coming to this week's Lego Breaking News, and I'll come back throughout the week for some of the latest news that we see coming out from Lego.